Welcome to Veteach. In today's class, we are going to discuss about basics of networking. We all know very well about the networks, how the devices are connected one to one. That is being dealt by the networking. A network can be defined as a group of computers and other devices connected in some way so as to able to exchange the data. So, this is the basic meaning for a network. A network can be defined as a group of computers, connected in an orderly way and other devices connected in some way so as to able to exchange the data. So, the data will be exchanged from one form to another form. So, each of the device on the network can be thought of as a node and each node has a unique address. So, each device that is connected to the network is having a node. We are calling each device as a node and each node will have an unique address. So, to send a data, that address is needed. To receive the data, that address is needed. So, addresses are numeric quantities that are easy for computers to work with, but not for humans to remember. So, what are the examples are the example is an IP address given here 204.160.241.98. So, this is called as an address. It is a numeric quantity that is easy for the computers to work with, as the computers will work with numbers. So, when we are dealing with the computers, they will understand numbers instead of the alphabetics very well. So, that is why we are using the numbers here. So, some networks also provide names that humans can easily remember that number. So, for example, www.javasoft.com. So, this is a name. This will be remembered by the computers for corresponding to the above numerics. So, in some text they can be converted in number form in this way, but whereas we convert it into the alphabetical, this will be giving this meaningful information. So, this can be understood by the human, whereas the numeric cannot be understood by the human. So, here we have shown some diagrammatical representation where one device, one computer is being connected and this computer is having an unique address 1 and this is another computer, it is having another unique address and this is another computer, it is having address n. So, n number of devices are being connected which are having n unique addresses. So, each device is called as a node here. Coming to the types of networks, there are two types or two principal kinds of networks are available, wide area networks and local area networks. So, WANs and local area networks, LANs. So, WANs will cover our large cities, countries and continents. So, a large wide area network where it covers cities, countries and continents. So, based on packet switching technology, packet switching from one source to another source, they will be switched in the switching form. These WANs are being used. Examples of WAN technologies are asynchronous transfer mode, that is the ATM, integrated services digital network, ISDNs. So, these are some examples for the WANs. So, by using these technologies, the WANs are going to switch the packets from one location to another location. Coming to the LANs, they cover buildings or a set of closely related buildings. So, most of the cases in offices or in some organization, the LANs are going to be used. Examples of LAN technology is Ethernet token ring and fiber distributed data interconnection. It is also called as FDDI. And Ethernet LANs based on a bus topology and broadcast communication token ring LANs based on ring topology, FDDI LANs are used. So, FDDI LANs are using an optical fiber and an improved token ring mechanism based on two rings following in opposite direction. So, LANs are limited, whereas the WANs are been covering a large continent. So, Ethernet LANs based on the bus topology and broadcast communication rings that we will see in the diagram. So, you can see the difference between the Ethernet LANs and token ring LANs and FDDI LANs. So, three different structures are being shown here, and these are connected with a ring structure in a single direction. Those are called as token ring LANs, and these are the FDDI LANs are having two ring structures which are in a opposite direction. So, these are some differences between the LANs. And coming to the other types of networks that are available is the PANs, that is personal area networks. PANs is a short range where distances can be measured in meters, such as wearable fitness trackers, the devices that communicate with an app on the cell phone over the BLE. So, by using this technology, BLE technology, the PANs, personal area networks. So, most of the IoT enabled devices will follow the PANs, personal area network. These are short range, means they will have very short range like 2 meters to 3 meters, or they are limited to some distance where distance can be measured in meters, such as wearable fitness trackers. You can go through many number of applications here. And coming to the MAN, metropolitan area network, MAN is a long range city wide where distance are measured up to few kilometers. So, for few kilometers we are having the network. Such type of network is called as MAN, such as smart parking sensors installed throughout a city that are connected in a mesh network topology. So, depending upon the applications, we are using the type of networks here, and in IoT most of the cases we will use the PANs, as well as we are going to use the LANs. So, most of the cases we will go through the personal area networks for the IoT applications. So, students, by this we have completed the basic knowledge about the networks, and we will see the next concept in the next class. Thank you.